The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald is a novel that explores the American dream, love, wealth, and social class in the 1920s. The story is narrated by Nick Carraway, a young man from the Midwest who moves to West Egg, Long Island, to pursue a career in the bond business. West Egg is home to the newly wealthy, while the more aristocratic and established rich live in East Egg. Nick rents a small house next door to Jay Gatsby, a mysterious millionaire who throws extravagant parties every weekend. Nick reconnects with his cousin, Daisy Buchanan, who lives in East Egg with her husband, Tom Buchanan, an arrogant, old-money aristocrat. Tom is having an affair with Myrtle Wilson, the wife of George Wilson, a mechanic who owns a garage in the Valley of Ashes, a desolate area between the Eggs and New York City. Despite Gatsby's wealth and the attention he draws, no one seems to know much about his past. Nick eventually learns that Gatsby is in love with Daisy, whom he met 5 years earlier before going to fight in World War I. Back then, Gatsby was poor, and Daisy married Tom during his absence. Gatsby's entire fortune, obtained through dubious means, was built in the hopes of winning Daisy back. He believes he can recreate the past and rekindle their love. Through Nick, Gatsby arranges a meeting with Daisy. They begin an affair, and Gatsby becomes consumed by his desire to relive the past, believing that Daisy will leave Tom for him. However, tensions come to a head when Tom confronts Gatsby. Tom reveals Gatsby's illegal business dealings to Daisy, shattering her idealized image of him. Daisy chooses the security of her marriage to Tom over Gatsby's love. Tragedy strikes when Daisy, driving Gatsby's car, accidentally kills Myrtle. Tom lets Myrtle's husband, George, believe that Gatsby was driving. George, devastated by his wife's death, seeks revenge. He finds Gatsby at his mansion and kills him before taking his own life. Nick arranges Gatsby's funeral, but is disillusioned when almost none of Gatsby's so-called friends or partygoers attend. Even Daisy and Tom, who leave town, do not acknowledge Gatsby's death. Nick reflects on the carelessness of the wealthy and their moral decay, seeing how people like Tom and Daisy retreat into their money and leave others to deal with the consequences of their actions. The Great Gatsby is a critique of the American dream and the idea that material wealth can bring happiness. Gatsby's dream of winning Daisy represents the broader illusion that success and love can be bought. Fitzgerald also portrays the divide between the newly rich and the old aristocracy, showing that wealth alone cannot provide status or fulfillment. Ultimately, the novel presents a bleak picture of the American dream as shallow, corrupt, and unattainable, leaving those who pursue it broken and empty.